All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yasharallah, Shalom, unto the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Before we go any further within this walk and talk, I want to open up by giving all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. All right. And I also want to give double honors to our beloved elder bishops and to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that teach well and that rule well. Always much blessings and salutations going out to the hopeful elect, to the Akim, Wafi, Akwaf that are tuning in, and into the prophets, the fellow brethren laboring within his truth, scattered across the four corners of the earth, wherever you may be. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam, unto you and to your families, your households within these evil days, these evil times in which we are surely living in. All right. But I just wanted to, go into the importance, and the importance and how it's very major that you know the name of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, it's very important, because I had a run-in with a pastor when I was working. I was at the job, and he said something, and it just called Allah Yahweh Bashem Rasha. It's beautiful. He had said something, and dang, it's two of them, or is it following me? Salakia kind of got sidetracked. This butterfly was following me, and it like disappeared. But it's right here, spirit. But basically, the dude, I said something, and it kind of triggered him to, go into the Christian pastor mode, whatever. But he just basically, he went into, I told him, I said, bro, like, who I serve? I told him straight up. I said, bro, I serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, bro. That's my God. JC Freak, he goes on to say something, which it was all, it was all poop. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point was, bruh, he just started naming names. He said, well, whatever you pray to, whoever you call, because you can call on JC, Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever. He said the name doesn't matter. I think that's what he said it like that. But, bro, it does matter, bro. The name matters, bro. All right, especially in these times that we're in. All right, you're gonna have to call. You're gonna call on somebody, bro. All right, and if it's not Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, Bahashem Kakodash. Man, you're not making it out of that trouble. That's you ain't making it out, bro. Basically, simple as that. Because the same power, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, is the one that's about to call it Bashem Shai. 441 is about to bring these evils, and a lot of destruction to America, man. Okay, Babylon the Great. All right. So you need somebody to call on to get you out of these evils, man. These times of chaos and anarchy, which we see, which is about to unfold over here in the States, man. You think that shit just going on over there around the world, they finna come over here and touch you Americans, bro? You mistakenly, wrong. So the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10, it says the name of Yahweh, okay? And with straight like that, bro, the name of the Lord, Yahweh, is a strong tower. All right, is a strong tower, man. So let's get into this. Okay, meaning it's a defense, bro. A tower. You ever play what's that one game? It was one game, Jake, used to play in school, like in elementary and stuff. Like Bloom's Tower Defense. with the monkeys, and they got certain towers and defenses, to stop the balloons from intruding. You know what I'm saying? And brothers know what I'm talking about, bro. But the whole point is, man, all right, the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is a defense, bro. A defense, man. Okay, from the wiles, all right, the tricks, the sorceries of Esau, Edom. All right, these devils, man. These elites. All right, and even these unbelievers, bro. These people out here. All right, because even though they don't know it, but best believe, bro, they're sorcerers too, bro. They're witches and warlocks, because they look up to this devil. They look up to this system, and the scriptures, the holy scriptures tell us, all right, as the king is, so are the people. Roughly paraphrasing it. So, the things that these certain people say and what they do, act towards you, and what they indulge in, how they live their lives, it's some way, shape, or form going back to some idol worshiping, all right, rebellion, which is a sin of witchcraft. All right, ultimately, bro, just you not serving the true mighty living power, which is Yahweh Bashim Shai. But let's get this word tower, because tower, it goes into building, all right, lofty in proportion to its base width. It says freestanding, often used as a fortification, okay, or prison. It says tower. It says yeah, man, so that's the point of a tower, bro. To to basically, man, to keep out, man, to defend. All right, and that's the name of the Lord. And this is why it's so important that you call on the right names, man. All right, because there is no other names in the scriptures are given unto men whereby we must be saved. All right. So Proverbs 18:10, it says the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a strong tower, bro. All right. It's a strong tower. Not a weak one, a strong tower. It says the righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right. The righteous, all right, being first and foremost, being Israel, the Israelites, man, because bro, the Lord ain't, man. This is our power. This don't belong to Ishmael or Elam. You know what I'm saying? This is us. This is our power. This is our tower. Our power, man. Okay? This is our strength. But, the elect, all right, is going to call upon that name. The scriptures even talk about it, bro. All right? How the Lord, in these days, how the Lord's elect, is going to call on that name, and the Lord's going to hear them, and deliver them from the troubles, the evils, all right, that is to come, to Babylon, America, bro, aka Babylon the Great, which is America. All right. This is why it's so important, bro. Let's get this. Whoo, let me hold that. Acts chapter 4 and verse let's grab this real quick. Alright. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to know who you calling on, bro. Alright. What's that? 4 and 12? And it's important. What the fuck? That you know what I'm saying, because that's just like somebody calling your phone, you know what I'm saying, and they looking for you, but they don't know your name. You know what I'm saying? They're calling you a different name. You think you're gonna or like, say you're just out walking in public, someone's trying to get your attention, and they're calling you Todd. Ooh, that's the Lord. Calling you Todd. Say Todd, yo Todd. Hey, you're not gonna answer that dude or that person. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that because your name is your name. If you're not Todd, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna address because they're talking to somebody else. Same way with the Lord, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you calling on. All right. So Acts chapter 4 and verse 12, it says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men. All right. Whereby we must be saved. Yeah. Bro, it's that simple, bro. You're not gonna get saved no other way else, bro. Calling on these other gods, these false idols, from which they're all idols. They're false, bro. They're not real. You know what I'm saying? There is no power, there is no might with these idols. Okay, these fucking, these wooden and stone, the things that the people of this world, worship today, bro. Ain't no power and no might in that, bro. Even in the names, okay, that these people call upon, these false gods and stuff, bro. Ain't no power in that, bro. When you say that shit, that's for you people, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, and the Lord gonna hold you to that too. You know what I'm saying? You worshiping these idols, you putting your trust in these idols, and in which multiple things can be idolized. So it just don't have to be just a god. It could be money in itself. All right, in which we understand that riches profit not in the day of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So it's not gonna do anything for you, bro. All right, the only one and only thing that can stop, you know what I'm saying, and that's in control, is the Lord, bro. So Acts chapter 4 and verse 12, it says, neither is there salvation in any other. All right, you ain't getting saved nowhere else. All right, your job not gonna save you. Esau, Edom, he damn sure not gonna save you. Your woman not gonna save you. Your kids can't save you. None of this shit. Your car, all right, your business that you have, your business plan you got, whatever the fuck, none of that, bro. Your career is not gonna save you, bro, from these evils. All right, now they're speaking about this Hunter virus through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, which the prophets, the true men of the Lord, starting with our elders and our apostles, been telling y'all this, bro. Like, been trying to tell y'all, warn y'all, bro. Like, it's another lockdown that's about to come. All right, they've been warned. The prophets told you people, man. All right, and now the shit that's about to come down the drain, well, up the drain, not going down, up. Okay, because bro, shit finna hit the fan for you people, bro. For America. All right, you Americans, bro, shit finna hit the fan, bro. All right. But yeah, I'm kind of lost track of my point. So let's just finish this, bro. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. All right, so there ain't no other name, bro, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that's through Yahweh Shai, man, that saving, can happen. All right, which Yahweh Shai means he saves, he delivers. He's a deliverer, man. All right, of all right, the elect, the savior of Israel, bro. So let's grab this. And this is why it's so important that you call on the right names and you know the names. All right, because what's this? Because dang, bro. Let me see. Set high. Woo! This is fuego. This is fuego, bro. So the book of Psalms, chapter 91, in verse 8, it says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward, all right, of the wicked. So with our eyes, bro, meaning we're going to spectate, you know, we're going to just watch and see what the Lord has set for these people, man, and those who go against him, his men, his ministry, you know, all of them that hate the Lord, bro. We're gonna see the rewards, okay, that the Lord's finna gift unto them. Okay, IRL. All right, the Lord gonna be handing out goodies, man. All right, rewards. Don't mean it's gonna be a good one though. Not for the wicked, it's not. All right. But it says, only with thine eyes thou be Salakia. It says Salakia. Psalms 91 in verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Meaning you're not gonna participate, all right, in that affliction, that getting your ass toe out the frame. You know, when the Lord puts belt to ass on 2/3 of our people, all right, and then the rest of these heathens, man, when Jacob trouble, you know, is at his, you know, intensifies to the, you know, and it keeps happening. The time of these plagues, okay, the pestilences, which, bro, Pontavirus, you know, I keep speaking about that. I know that's a cardinal, bro. It gotta be a cardinal, bro. What else, man? Ooh, damn, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, bro. Bro, that bird is so beautiful. Salakia, man. I just seen a blue jay, bro. It was so beautiful. It was so blue. You know, Esau, Edom, you know, these troops coming in, kicking shit in, man. All right? Because guess what, bro? Another lockdown is coming. You know, I said it earlier, but, bro, that shit finna lock everything down, bro. The Lord finna make sure this shit is shut down. You know? You people ain't finna be out here wilding out for too long, man. Thinking you could just do what you want and there's no consequences, man. Are you crazy? Are you stupid? All right. Verse 9. It says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, okay, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Yeah, our habitation. Stay upon. You know, our livelihood, bro. We made the Lord allowed us to do that, man. We didn't make that choice. The Lord made that for us. The Lord has blessed us and allowed us, the Wada Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, to be able to trust within and to have faith, you know, within the time of great incredulity in these evil days, bro. You know, the Lord chose us, bro. Scripture says, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. I have chosen you, bro. The Lord chose you, bro. Chose us. You know, and made Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. I continue to keep us, man. All right, and we keep that name. You know, that's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him. You know, all right. But verse 10 says, there should no evil befall thee. So ain't no evil gonna befall you, bro. Yeah, we catching hell right now, you know, due to the curses. You know, and plus, you know, it's you know, so we can not catch hell later, you know, when the Lord sends, you know, the spirit of literal like just chaos and just destruction out, you know, to over here in America, man, Babylon the Great, you know, where the elect is, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, and the rest of the, you know, around the world where, you know, the other elect is, but you know, mostly in here, bro, because you know, it's finna get hectic, bro. JT is finna do a time like never before seen, bro, here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? But it says, there should no evil befall thee. Yeah, like famine. Motherfuckers finna be dying of famine, bro. Stomach touching their ass, bro. Stomach touching their ass. How much more, bro? In the women. All right? Because, bro, these women, bro, these women got it easy, bro. they got it easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. They're constantly indulge. You know, even the fucking niggas over here, bro. Man, the people, bro. You Babylonians got it fucking easy, bro. You know, never experienced any warfare. You know, you ain't gotta play with AKs at the age of 12 and shit, bro, and, you know, fight in the East, you know, like the rest of these countries be doing. You know, these third world countries, you know, certain places around the world. You know, bro, Americans ain't experienced shit yet, bro. You ain't seen nothing yet, bro. Oh, yeah, the wage of living, you know, prices is going up. Inflation, yeah. But you think that's it, bro? The Lord ain't stopping there, bro. It's more. All right? It's finna come to where you're going to have to either lay a nigga down, all right, or you going to get your shit took and laid down. You know what I'm saying? That's for the men. You women, bro, y'all fucking. And you don't got the Lord, bro. You ain't got a man of the Lord. You're not finna make it out here, bro. All right? Just tell you how the triumphing, you know, the joy of the triumphing of the wicked, man, that shit is short, bro. All right, people think they're in a good case now, man. All right, watch. All right, we gonna see. Okay, it says, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, meaning your house. And why? Why though? Is it because you just cut like that? You just got it like that? No, bro. It's the Lord. It's Yahweh Shema Shai, bro. It's all the Lord, bro. All right, it's all Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that's the power and the might of calling on those names, man, and trusting in those names and doing to the best of their ability and sincerely, you know, in those names. You know, showing, you know, towards those names, the faith and the love, you know, towards the name of the Lord. All right. It says, verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee. Yeah, the Lord, what the fudge? Bro, what's up with this, bro? So like you. It said he's gonna get his angels charge over thee, man. Meaning they gonna watch over you, protect you, as they already doing. If you calling on those names truthfully and sincerely, bro, like you already see it. But how much more is the time of when this? We need it more than ever, man. How much more then, bro? But that power gonna send you help, bro. By the way of the angels, okay, your brothers, man. All right, and that's how you know it's gonna get bad out here, bro. When you need the angels to direct you, and you know, and which they already doing it, but they're gonna do it more, and it's gonna be more evident. All right, because bro, it's gonna be bad, time like never before. All right, it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Yeah, making sure you stay on the right track, man. Okay, and that nothing's gonna happen to you or harm, or you know, even death's not gonna come unto you and those that are with you, bro. All right, and we claim that. I claim that. We claim that in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and it says, verse 12, he shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yeah, they gonna pick you up. Make sure you Gucci, man. Gucci, Revolut, Fendi, in any situation that might come. All right, because we're gonna be put to the test, bro. You know, we definitely gonna be put to the test. All right, and we're gonna go through certain things. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is not gonna, leave his elect, man. All right, to be devoured by this beast. All right, this beast system by Esau, Edom. All right, and then the rest of these, people, man. Just confirmed it. All right, it says, verse 13, thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion, and it says, and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Verse 14 is the point, though. It's really the point I want to make. It says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. And this is the Lord speaking, bro. Because when you set your love upon in the ministry, the Lord. All right, man. You know, bro, the Lord said He gonna deliver you, bro. He gonna deliver us. The Spirit called me my shots. Not like my sister. You know, the Lord gonna deliver us, man. All right, that's our hope. It says, I will set him on high because he have known my name, bro. So it's important, bro, that the names, you have to know the names, bro. It says because he have known my name. So what the fuck are these niggas talking about, bro? Like, you can call the Lord anything or the name don't matter, bro. You crazy as hell, bro. All right, you try that shit in JT, all right, or the troops come in and kick your door in and you, whatever. You find yourself, okay, in a time of calamity, you call on something else. Lord gonna, you all right, bro? We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But is this my sister car? But you know, Lord willing, that's just edifying. So it kind of got longer than it should, but it's still through the Spirit, bro. Just all right, because the Lord said He gonna set you on high, on what? That tower, okay? The tower, He gonna set you on high, bro, because you have known the names, man. So Lord willing, that's edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Till next time, I say Shalom.